welcome. Oops. Now, hello and welcome everybody back to Bingothon Winter 2023. We are celebrating 5 years of Bingothon. Can you imagine the mug exists for this long? We would like to thank our good friends at Team 17 for sponsoring this event. Find the link to donate to Fred Hutch right below the stream, or type !donate in chat. And now we have a very special run of a Hat in Time. And it is, as you can see, not a solo run, but it's a Hat in Time randomizer. What am I saying? It's not a regular... I can't talk today. I'm so excited for the 5 years Bingothon. It's not a regular Hat in Time run. It's the Hat in Time randomizer presented by... I can't pronounce your name. I'm really sorry. Cinaeth. And the goal is to get as many goals as possible in 3 hours. And you lovely people have made it that the Death Wishes incentive was met. And I'm very excited to see that. So any last words?
So basically, to quickly explain how this is going to work, Hat in Time typically is divided into different acts that is kind of like a lot like Super Mario 64, where you have to enter a world and that world has something that you need to do in it in order to get a timepiece. There are a total of 52 timepieces that are in the game. Now, what's fun about this is that normally you go to like your first act and you do it and then you clear it, then you go to your second act, do the same thing over and over again. This is completely randomizing all of that. So I might go to a telescope and not be able to unlock it until I get a certain number of timepieces, or have to do, because everyone donated, a number of death wishes. And death wishes are the exact same thing, except a lot harder. So we're going to see what this game has in store for us when we start.
Well, if everybody's ready, do you want to introduce yourselves? I don't know. The floor is all yours whenever you want to start.
Well, I'm Cinaeth, and on couch I have Rexy, who I don't know if you've seen much of this game, Rexy, to be completely honest.
Well, back at summer 2023, I was on hosting duty when you ended up going for a single line. So a randomizer will be a completely different take on this.
Yes, yes. All right, well, I'm ready whenever we want to get a count in.
Well, just give the countdown, and Tech will handle the rest.
All right, so I'll just hit this create new file in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Let's go! You will do it.
So the really cursed part about this, I don't get to have an umbrella. I start with nothing. And this is the costume that you donated towards. This is Battleline. So let's see. We have 7 to go to Alpine. We have 14 to go to Deadbird Studio, 0 to go to Mafia Town. Wait, hold on. There's something missing here. Push the button. We need only 3 to get to the finale. So this is actually going to be interesting.
Okay, why are you going to start with the end and then work your way backwards? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure, because the acts are completely randomized. The death wishes are randomized. This could be anything, really. But we did start with a default act, which is interesting, to say the very least. This is not supposed to be yarn. That's supposed to be a health pawn. Before we finish and we start smacking the Mafia, because we need something to hit them with, let's just look around. Because we don't have an umbrella, we don't have a bat, we don't have any of that nonsense to be able to kill enemies with.
Cinaeth, short question. Do you have birds in your room?
I do. I have a kite named Chloe.
Oh, bye.
Well, hello, Chloe.
Chloe.
They're telling us their enthusiasm through your mic, but that's fine. We can hear you clearly.
Yeah, she's upset because we just adopted and started fostering a brand new bird. So she can hear him through the walls and is not too happy about that.
It's not a cinephone without hearing a bird cheering you on in the background, so it's nice that you've got someone to buddy you with on this case.
So you may see me stop every now and again, and an arrow pops above my head. That is a automatic thing that comes in the randomizer. Oh, there's a timepiece. We'll take that. That's an automatic thing that comes in the randomizer that kind of tells you, hey, your checks are like this way. So this is where you need to go on the level to go find your checks. We got a gift. All right. Arrow says go this way. We should also check our shop to see what our shop is holding.
So in vanilla, sorry, but in vanilla, I had in time. Where would you normally get your umbrella and bat? Would it just be on the spaceship at the beginning?
Yeah. So when you start your game on a fresh file, normally in a speedrun, your umbrella starts with you. But because it's randomizer and the person who made this, shout out to Cookie Cat. Cookie Cat is amazing. Who did this? They said, you know what, we're going to make this more fun and make it so that you actually have to go find your umbrella or bat. Now, if you have not played the DLC, the bat and the umbrella are the same item. It's just a reskin. All right, I gotta get up there. Easiest way to do that is probably this. Hey, another timepiece. I think we're already at 3.
Well, I guess we've got a quick end game on our hands. We've already found 3 of them out in the open.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting to see that there's so many timepieces out in the open. And I also have to pay attention to like what I'm doing as far as like collecting things, because it is a collectathon and there is a bingo incentive for collecting things and doing things in the game. So I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing every now and again. I do have a tracker that tells me how many total yarn I have, how many total timepieces I have, what badges I have, things like that. So I can quickly look at that and then look at my board and say, okay, yep, I've done this. I've got the one-hit hero badge. That's interesting. How many badges do I have? I only got the 1. Okay. We want to go straight up. The tracker also tells you, like, it tells you where locations are. So right now the tracker is open to Mafia Town and is showing me like, hey, you can go over here and get this square over here. So it's just a little bit of knowledge of the game, but a lot of bit of like looking at things and going, okay, I can go here, I can go there, I can do this, I can do that. I believe that's another badge I just grabbed. So I only need 1 more to get the 3 badges. We're not going to go down there quite yet. This wants me to go this way. So you can basically jump from any height without taking damage as long as you know how to do the jump. Yeah, it wants me to kill these guys. So when I said that you can't kill enemies, oh, I kind of can. It's just, I gotta do this.
When in doubt, just go with the basic stomp mechanics.
All right, and we got a yarn for doing that. We're up to 6 yarn already. Now, the other thing is that, yes, finale is really early, but technically we can't do finale until we have certain hats to finish it. So it expects us to get the brewing hat, the ice hat, and the hook shot, which is not a hat, but it's an item we need. I'm going to just stop for a second to see where I'm going. Right there. And the last one is it's called the Dweller hat. The Dweller hat is a hat that makes it so that you can phase through certain objects. I think I know where this one's going to go. Maybe not. Did I get that already? I did. Where do you want me to go? There it is. It wants me to get this. Now, like some other randomizers that you may or may not have heard of, this is part of a larger randomizer set that is called Archipelago. And the way that works is you can mix, I think it's like 20, 30 different games right now, and share items between all 20 or 30 games and have as many players playing those 20 or 30 games as you want.
Well, we saw the madness with Final Fantasy and Link's Awakening being ran at the start of the marathon. And now you're making me think, oh, maybe a Archipelago run would be amazing to play with someone. The only problem is that I need someone to actually play these games with me.
Yeah.
We need more, or we need more PS1 games on that roster. Just saying.
The thing with PS1 is it's just incredibly hard to modify because of the way that the PS1 works. Yeah. I know that there is someone working on Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and they're literally having to figure out the RAM addresses of all the item locations as they're loaded live in memory. Okay, so we got the speed hat first, which does absolutely nothing for us except to make us go faster. Let's go over here. Be kind of interesting to see if the I'm trying to think here while I'm moving around really fast. It'd be really interesting. I don't know what I was going to say. It's gone now.
Do we have a minute to maybe read a few donations?
Go for it.
Amazing. So we do have 2 donations waiting in our list, and let me. I hate having so many tabs open. That's okay. Here they are. So we have received $5 from. Okay, let me read this correctly. Kuth, the Genshin race champ, saying, "Here's a prize for Cinaeth since Flo got last on the race. Except I missed the train and it closed, so instead it goes to making TOTK also a little harder." Thank you so much for the generous donation, and yeah, let's see what Tears of the Kingdom has in store for us later.
Thank you very much there for the donation there, Cuss, and well done on the Genshin race at the end there. That was fun to watch.
So while we are still having a bit of an opening, it would be a pleasure of mine to read the second donation that we received because it's so fitting right now.
Go for it.
Awesome. We received a $15 donation by Stacy. Thank you so much. With the message, "Cheers to another 5 years, Lebkuchens." And what can I say? It's so fitting because I'm having a Lebkuchen right now because today I got the chance to bake some. It's so amazing and it's so fitting. So thank you so much, Stacy, for your great donation.
And thank you so much, Stacey, for everything that you've done for Bingothon over the last 5 years. I hope that you stay part of the team for a little longer, so Bingothon can benefit from your great organizational and social media skills.
Can we please get some hearts in chat for Stacy?
And can we also get Stacy to share pictures in the Bingothon Discord once this is said and done? I want to see this food.
Okay. All right, so I just stood still and there's no arrow above my head, which means that I've basically exhausted every check that I can logically do in this level. So now we get to actually do the thing that we came in this level for.
So does the speed hat actually do anything with the melee movements. Also, what just happened? Did you just fall through the floor?
We did just fall through the floor, and we've already got the finale unlock, which is kind of interesting. I didn't think that finale could do that, but I guess it can. But don't worry, we're going to be here for a while doing bingo stuff. And the speed hat just turned into a dinosaur. Don't mind it. It's okay.
It's okay. We like dinosaurs.
So, yeah, to quickly explain what just happened. So there's something in this game called Boop Clip. What Boop Clip basically does is it makes it so that if I line myself up in the right way, it makes me fall right through the floor. So Big Parade is here, which we can't do, and Alpine Skyline, which I believe we can start to do, but we also need the hook shot. So we need to find our hook shot. And I mean, yes, we can unlock this, but it's not going to do anything for us. Because we still need to go find 3 hats. Where are you, Roomby? There you are. I don't know that... Nope, you actually do need the umbrella to make that work. So that's good to know. Roomby's holding onto an item and I want it. That's 23. I can't see what that is because I don't have the Dweller hat. What's this telescope got for us? Murder on the Owl Express. Okay, this is a long level, so get ready, chat, because we're going to be here for a second.
Oh boy, I remember seeing factions of this during the Blind Bingo series run that had just been and gone. And I think Boo got lost in this level, if I could remember correctly.
Yeah,
so it's definitely not easy to navigate.
No, it's not. The reason that this level is kind of hard to navigate, and this is already kind of giving me a hard time getting up here. There we go. Yeah, we want to go this way. That's fun. So the reason this is hard to navigate, because you have to go up here, find the key, and you have to go down here, unlock this door. We're going to pick up this box. We're going to answer a phone call. We're going to listen to some guy. He's going to hang up on us like a rude person. So if you don't do all of that, this does not start, and you can't actually even start the level. This is the actual start of the level here. So you gotta do all of that just to get moving. And now everyone's kind of like, there's something going on. You're not supposed to be able to just jump up here. That's actually a pretty decently hard trick. I just first tried it, no problem. Don't mind me. And then this... Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Ah, I missed, but it's okay because it just ports you back if you miss. So we have 1 hour to basically investigate who killed the person that we just found. And now we only have 20 minutes.
So, for those who are very unsure about murder of the on the Owl Express, how does time actually click down? Is it just from screen transitions, or just from deaths, or is there any other things in play?
So it's specific transitions that you do. So as you just saw, I did the whole hour inside of like, what was that, 3 minutes?
Nice.
So we get to sit here and they're going to ask us, who do we think the murderer is? So basically in the Owl Express, we're supposed to go around and find all these suspects, and only one of them can be the suspect. But it ends up that this person that we found dead is actually not dead. This is all just a ruse to get them to film something that would be like a film noir style kind of thing. You know, the whodunit.
Yeah,
And we're going to fall through the train.
Oh, here we go again. Yes, that's the entire chapter that focuses on a movie showdown between two different actors, directors, movie makers.
Yeah, I think it's producers or directors is the, yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now.
Oh, come on. Getting up here without hookshot is not fun. Pretty sure I don't have hookshot yet. Nope. I do have something that makes it so that I die in one hit. If anyone wants to donate to, I don't know. Oh, I can't do this because it's an open thing. All right, we're leaving here. Maybe. So what do I need to do? I need to... We're going to restart this, basically, from the beginning. And we're doing this way kind of for a reason. I wanted to complete it as fast as I could just to get the end item. Oops. Don't want to fall near any of these guys. They're going to just ask us questions because that's slow. Like, you can see he's chasing me. He wants to stop me. And if he does stop me, then I have to, like, type in something.
He just wants your autograph.
So the questions that they ask are like, what's the name of your dog? What's your mother's maiden name? Like things that you would put into a password, like secret, if you forget your password secret thing. All right. That gets rid of the birds. We do have to go back over here because nothing's going to spawn without this guy. So it looks like there's one item, and I'm trying to see where it is. Oh, you know what? I see where it is. It's not in this area. That's where it is. So we're done here. There's one item I can get, and it's not there. So this is where logic starts to be. So we added death wishes, which means this is a thing. But we don't have any of it unlocked yet. Oh no, we do. Community Rift, the Mountain Rift. Okay, so what I need to do here is I need to be able to complete it. I need to collect every Rift pawn, and I have to collect all storybook pages. That doesn't sound too bad, but let's see what this actually is. All right, this is already kind of challenging because it wants me to get through this without the Dweller hat.
So what kind of difference would the Dweller hat do? Would it just be a boosted jump?
So the Dweller hat makes it so that invisible platforms that look see-through green become visible and solid.
Ah, so that makes it more like the phasing in and out platforms in Crash 4, except you don't have a trigger to do that yourself.
Right. I can only get that trigger if I have the hat. I also don't want to lose all my life here, because if I do that, that's a bad thing. Like, normally losing all your life is a bad thing, but it's especially bad in the Death Wish. This might not be too bad. Might be. Yeah, so see these green platforms, and I know that stream might be a little behind.
Yes,
I can't jump on those without getting the Dweller hat. So I'm trying to think, where can I go from here? I'm thinking this wants me to do that rift where I need hookshot and get like whatever items I can get there. Because I don't see any way to progress in this level, so let's scram. This will be a lot of dipping into areas just to see what I can and can't do, because some of it's like I can do half of it. All right, so Big Parade wants us to have the umbrella, and Time Rift Alpine Skyline wants us to do Skyline stuff, which I'm not even sure that we can do. Oh, no, this is the Storybook Pages level. So Storybook Pages levels are extra levels inside of the game. You need to basically construct certain relics in order to even unlock these levels. But they're shuffled into the game as part of the randomizer. Owen. Oh. I gave you TV. Go watch your shows. Child is like coming in here and just beating on the back of my chair.
Well, a little bit I was thinking because of the VHS static on the transition that he wants the enemies to enjoy their TV.
Let's see. I might be able to jump over to that, and I think I can jump over to those. Oh yeah, easy jump. Am I gonna make that? Nope, I'm not. All right. Jump over here. I might be able to get up to this. Oh yeah, I can definitely get up to this.
Yeah. Who needed a glide jump when just a double jump onto that would do?
All right. It says I still have something to collect in this level, possibly, or it might be in the next area. So let's go over here. Make sure that I didn't miss something. Yeah, knowing how to double jump in Hat in Time and how to triple jump in Hat in Time is a thing. Like, it's very worth knowing how to do that. Well, these two just... Oh, yep, there it is. That's the hidden item. So, yep, that's going to take me to the next area. I'm going to just take the death. I didn't mean to do that, but we're just going to take that. Yeah, who needs hookshot when you can jump basically for days?
This is why you do not skip leg day at the gym.
All right, where does this want me to go? Wants me to go up. All right, now it wants me to go over there, which it looks like we might need hookshot to get to. That looks a little on the far side. Maybe with a sprint double jump I could do it, but it's been a hot second since I've done sprint double jumps.
I wasn't expecting you to just suddenly run into a comedy club.
Yeah, the crows, when you get close to them, they will tell jokes. Oh, did not want to do that. Oh, I know what it wants me to do. That's kind of, yeah, there we go. That's how we get up. I might. We're gonna try this. Oh yeah, this is solid. All right, we're gonna go low. Oh yeah, that's an easy jump. I thought that was further than it was. I think that is everything. Where is the exit? Right there. Right into the pipe.
Make like Mario and go into sewage, and then back out in dry land.
I'm also just looking very carefully when the arrow is pointing like down, and I'm like, what is it actually pointing at? Oh, right, that right there.
Nice lack of water physics.
Right? I don't think there's a single water level in this game, now that you mentioned that.
I mean, considering this was like a love letter to 3D platformers of the past, I don't think water physics were on their mind. It's all good.
Can I get up there? Or do I need to get something to get up there? When in doubt, look for something that's higher. I tried. I don't think I'm getting up there. Oh, I almost fell. Almost bad. It says I can get up there, though. That's the weird... I wonder... That's too far away. Oh, I wonder if it wants me to jump from there. That would make sense. Nope.
Is it an opportune time to say a few words?
Go for
Yes.
it.
Absolutely, thank you. We are live with Bingothon Winter 2023, and this is the marathon, the event that marks the 5-year anniversary of the original Bingothon. It's been 5 golden years since the Bingothon came into existence. And ever since that time, Bingothon has raised over $28,000 for various charities. And this event, we are supporting one of our charities, which is Fred Hutch. And Bingothon has raised over $13,000 in the past 3 years for that organization, which is all going towards life-saving research, treatments, and patient care. So every dollar spent on our charities and Fred Hutch in particular is a dollar well spent. And to make it worth your while, I just want to mention that we have a big pirate treasure awaiting you, because with each of your donations up with a certain amount, you have the chance to win one of our prizes. Befitting the 5th anniversary, we have a Bingothon mug that is a special 5th anniversary edition. And with a maximum donation of $40, you're even eligible to win the Team 17 grand prize, which includes all of their 2023 releases. So it's just donate. It's just !donate in chat, or find the donation link below the stream. Keep the donations coming. It's all going towards a great cause. Thank you very much, and back to you two.
Oh, you got the fox mask now. What's that gonna do?
So that is the dweller hat that we've been talking about.
Yeah, let's go.
So that unlocks a little bit more inside the ship that we're running around in here, because that unlocks another level. And yeah, let's go see what that level's got for us.
You can also progress in the death wish that you attempted to do earlier.
Yes, I can. All right, what is this portal got? This, I don't know that I can beat this time rift, but we'll find out. Because this wants me to have hookshot to beat it. Easy jump. Oh, nope. You definitely need hookshot. Maybe with a good SGJ, but yeah, that's definitely a hookshot.
It definitely looks like you would have needed either some precise movements or just an advantage in the game. It is what it is, though.
Let's go to the big parade. This wants me to have umbrella to finish it. So I'm just gonna look around to see if I can get any of the collectibles before even starting it. Because there's no point in even starting this, because I can't finish it. This is my daughter, by the way. Alright, the collectibles are not in this level. That's what I thought. Alright, so we need a couple more there. We need a lot more there. Just checking my relics, checking to see what I have that I can do. Let's try the Death Wish and see what I can do there. Death Wish, hello? There it goes. So this wants me to find every pawn, which I don't even know where they are. Mostly I'm doing blind because there are 114 of them, and yeah, there's a lot. That's fine. I'll take the damage. Oop.
Okay, now I'm starting to understand the mechanics for these phasing platforms. Like, this is on a timer. It's going back to Crash 4 again because this feels like what would happen if the powers of Lani Lonely and Kupunowa would merge together, which is basically phasing and time at the same time. So, pretty cool to actually see this.
Oops. There we go. My daughter likes watching me play. As long as she's not bothering me, I'm okay with it. It wants me to get that. Also wants me to go over there. Killing them all just because I can. Alright, got that one. I think it wants me to go over there, which I can do. I'm just seeing if there's a better way to do it.
I think you've got the height. The tree is more than enough.
Okay. I think that is everything in this area. I'm just double checking because once I move on, I can't come back to this area. This is what makes Death Wish hard. Like, this one seems tame, but like you have to collect everything before you move on.
I'm assuming that you can't show your radar during the Death Wishes? Like you could in other levels?
So I can if I stand still, but if you see, it's not pointing to anything because there's nothing to collect here. The Death Wish itself is what it wants me to finish instead of any specific like item in the level. It wants me to go that way, which I might be able to do. Oh, I missed a pawn. Whoop, don't do that. Nope, that's fine.
Wall climb denied, I guess.
Yeah. It wants me to have certain things like hookshot, which I don't, so this makes it even harder. But this might be what I have to do in order to do the thing. Now, if it gets to a point where this becomes too hard and I can't do it, there is something that I can do. It's called Peace and Tranquility. And we may see that, we may not. I'm kind of hoping not. But Peace and Tranquility, what it does is it makes it so that I automatically get the bonus goals instead of having to try and go for them. All right. Unless there's something I am missing, that looks like it could be everything. Which is, oh, I missed one. Yeah, so these paintings don't show themselves to me. Which is always fun. I probably have missed things by now, which is fine. That is not fine. So this is hookshot locked. There's no way I can make that jump without hookshot. All right. So luckily, part of this, and you may know this having played AP, I can hit. and start looking for my hookshot badges in Subcon Village, Snatcher statue chest in my world somewhere. And then baseball bat. Nope. The umbrella is Bon Voyage completion, which is at Toilet of Doom, which I need to unlock this. So my my umbrella is somewhere over here, which I can't get because I need 21. So where does this want me to go is the question. Okay, give me a second. Rowan, scram. Please, you are trying to get on my lap while I'm trying to do something. I apologize, but my child is like in my business.
Your children are adorable, though. We've heard them on here in the past. They just want to root for you.
You're not wrong, but then when they're like trying to climb on my lap and trying to like basically sabotage the run. That's 23. I can't open that. That's 26. I can't open that. Whoops. So it's, and this is just the free roam, if I remember correctly. So I wonder if I missed something in the first level, which is entirely possible now that I have new hats. Yeah, we've done this. How do I get back out of here easily? All right. We're just gonna go look at Finale really quick because there could be something up here. I don't think there is, but I'm just gonna double check it. Yeah, so that big gate, I can't get across it without having certain hats. And it requires 3 different hats. Alright, let's go check over here again. There is one check, according to this, that I missed. So that could be the one thing I'm missing.
So now that you're back in Mafia Town again, does this mean you have to do the requirement to finish the level again? Like going for those 3 hinged butcher things from earlier?
Nope. Everything that I've done in this level is already done.
Nice.
Alright, so projectile... Oh, you know what? How much do we have? We have 207. We could do the really bad thing and farm pawns until we can afford all 3 of those timepieces. Let's get the projectile badge for now, because that's going to help us do like things to kill other enemies with. So let me just double check what this says. It says hold X for beam attack. Maybe you can't use it without the umbrella? That would stink.
Is it an opportune time for a quick message?
Go ahead. We are probably going to be stuck collecting pawns for a little bit, unfortunately.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Okay, I would just like to remind you out there, dear friends, dear viewers, that not only we are just $11 short of the round nice $700 collected for Fred Hutch, we are also just $13 short of one of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom incentives, which is the one where the commentators get to choose an extra goal on the bingo. So if you want that incentive met, keep the donations coming, give generously if you can. It's all going towards an amazing cause. Thank you, you two. Back to you.
Yeah, definitely give much love to the other runners. I really appreciate everyone who made the Death Wish incentive happen. So if you want to see more amazing things happen from other runners, definitely go donate to their runs as well so that they can either be tortured or we're not going to beat you up. We're just going to let you run. We're just down here collecting pawns. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Basically, yeah, go do the thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the price of all those timepieces. Do they all have the same amounts, or are they all just randomized to whatever the game feels like it?
It is $207 a piece.
Still steep, but what can we do?
I can make this a little faster by getting certain things. So like these pawn prizes, just getting these over and over again because these give me more pawns. I don't know if opening the chest, like reopening the chest, will give me more pawns. That's a good question.
What exactly are they referred to as puns? P-O-N?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. But they're money pawns or whatever you want to call these green pawns, and then health pawns, which are the red ones.
I mean, I can understand wool because you need that to actually make the hat, but wouldn't it make more sense to make them pom-poms? You know, the kind of balls you would see on winter hats?
Maybe. Whee!
Oh my goodness, now I can't even remember the last time I went down a slide.
Alright, I think that's going to be what I can do without resetting the level. I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's anything else. There's one up there, but I don't think I can get to that without the... It's kind of cursed that this is in logic, that you need to just run around and collect pawns.
Well, it's in the definition of the game. Collect-a-thon. Tiny girl taking on big bulking butcher.
Yeah, if y'all want to faff around, make announcements, donations, incentive stuff, this is literally going to be the run for a little bit until... Let's see, I think I need all three of those to progress, unfortunately.
Well, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How many goals do you think you will make until the 3-hour mark, now that we're almost 1 hour in?
Oh, that's a good question. I haven't even looked at the board in a hot second.
I didn't want to keep you from playing.
Where is... all good. Should be on my thing here. All right, so let's see. Collect 7 roulette tokens. Well, that really depends on if I can find them. Save 3 men from the Mafia being. We did do that. We have collected 15 yarn. We've crafted 2 hats. Selfie riding the windmill, which we don't have a camera badge for. The Owl Express Rift, we haven't done yet. We haven't gotten to Deadbird Studio. We can't repair any relic. We have not beaten any finale. We've definitely done the vaults. We can't burn any paintings yet. I think we only have 2 of the 3 badges. 1 rift from each chapter we have not done. 12 timepieces, so 1 more timepiece would get me that. 3 times by Snatcher, we can't get there. Blow the horn in the Time Mesa, which we don't have access to yet. We technically have collected or completed a Pink Time Rift. 1,000 points in the Battle of the Birds, which we don't have access to. 15 timepieces. Craft 4 hats, we're almost there. So yeah, we're getting there.
That looks like much more progress than previously.
Yeah, well, like I said, if I was actually paying attention to it. Let's do...
It's good. You have a bird and a daughter who are constantly interrupting your gameplay. I can understand.
Yeah, I was supposed to have someone on comms that could actually do the board, but they had to drop, so...
That's what happens.
We're going to go back in. The only reason we came back was to reset that level so we can go get more pawns.
So I was just about to let the viewers know why it's a good idea to donate, and suddenly it's just so happened that 2 donations have actually directly flown into our tracker right here. And the first one is by someone calling themselves Boo and donating an amount of $13. It's the magic number that Aura just announced earlier, and says 207 per timepiece. Reverse, that's 702, right? And it meets the Tears of the Kingdom incentive. So, hey! Also, hi, Cinaeth. Yeah, and that's right. The Tears of the Kingdom incentive is now met. Woohoo, which is awesome. But I think we have a Tears of the Kingdom X2 goal open now, which is again $75 to donate. So if you want to participate in that, do it, as Palpatine would say. And Icarus has very generously donated $25, and the comment is a written out less than 3, and I think we can less than 3 this back. Thank you so much for all the amazing donations. It's a great cause, and we have now surpassed $700 at Bingothon Winter 2023. And I want to remind you, we're raising funds for Fred Hutch, and we have so far in previous Bingothons cumulatively collected donations of $13,000 for Fred Hutch. And if we get a cumulative amount of $15,000 for Fred Hutch, that is, we still need $1,300-ish, a little less than that, to get the fabled goal. If we meet that during this marathon, then all the organizers who are still awake at the very end of the marathon will do a karaoke session just for you. So please meet the goal of $2,000 by the end of Bingothon. I would really love to see that in the highlight in next Bingothon marathon.
Yes, thank you so much. I saw the clip of Pikachu going Damedade! So we're gonna have a moment like that much later on in the marathon. Let's go for it.
Not gonna lie, that was legendary. You definitely want to see that. So let's keep the donations coming. I believe in you all. We can do this.
So, while you're going around collecting fancy schmancy green balls for money and the like, if you would end up, I mean, have you at any point ever worn a hat for any one of your past runs? I think you did so in summer, if I can remember correctly.
I have not. That's a good thing I should do, is I should grab some of the like 3D assets and put them into my VTuber for a run.
Well, I mean, it makes sense that you're on brand with the bird and the wings, so... I mean, is there any, I mean, are there any hats in the game that are more of a bird-like rather than just utility or mammal-based?
Well, okay, so funny story. In the game, when you do Deadbird Studio, the very first level, you become an official penguin.
Okay, well, that certainly makes sense, having a, little penguin on your head there for that.
So opening all 3 chests because they're giving me pawns.
But I like how the, on-brand, VTuber is more of a fiery based, and then you end up opting for a bird that is just ice cold.
Go.
All mine.
Right, probably worth it to restart now and do this route again. But let me just double check that I didn't miss anything. Which I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure that's all the pound prizes. Yeah, good enough. So something else I've been kind of doing, and I really haven't explained it yet, is you'll see me kind of dive and hit the ground and get an extra boost when I hit the ground. That is actually the fastest movement in the game.
I guess if you gotta stop, drop, and roll, then that's what's gotta happen. Take it by the wisest notes from the Fire Brigade, because you're definitely burning up the stage. I swear, whenever she jumps and goes like me, I'm almost anticipating her to go like Pikachu. I'm sorry.
All mine.
These. All right. Almost have enough to unlock the second timepiece. And I probably should click the thing on the bingo board that says that.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. You're focusing on farming more than actually doing the goal thing. So there we are.
Mm-hmm. There you go. This is why I normally make my timepiece or my... So in the randomizer, you can actually make a bunch of things different. Like the cost of a badge seller that I've been talking to who has all my timepieces, you can make that a lot lower than what it is. But I made it random just to be fun, and it ended up biting me in the butt. I want to up. Did I do the red chest already? I don't think I did. How much do I have right now? I have enough. Let's go talk to him again. So this is going to be number 13.
Not everything.
I want.
You want it, you want it! Yes, you do! Also, gonna like the detail of the badges actually being pinned on the hat. So, great way to get kitted out.
Yeah, that is a nice detail. Anytime you put a badge on, it actually pins onto your hat.
One. Two. Got him.
All right. 52. I'm just like collecting wherever I can. That's quick. Hitting those two was not part of my quick. Whoops. Trying to go fast and press up does not always work. But yeah, this is probably the safest way to run this is by saying do as many goals as possible inside of a certain amount of time, because if the randomizer says so I'm going to randomizer and it's going to not give you anything and you gotta just sit here and farm.
How long do you think? That was beautiful.
You gotta be farming somehow.
How long do you think it will take until you have the umbrella or the hook shot?
It depends on where those levels are. I don't even know where they are.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I want to go this way. The red chest should be right. There it is. Yeah, so that's the downside to this, is that because the axe can be literally anywhere, and they can be trapped behind other things, and like even though we have finale unlocked and we thought this might be fast, it's actually dependent on having certain hats in order to do the finale, and having the hook shot because we need that. I am certainly trying to go as fast as I am able to. The game just wanted to curse us.
I mean, that's what the speed hat is for, right?
Yep.
Good thing you managed to get that out the way early, so that makes the farming less unbearable.
Hey, Katie.
Got him.
My bird just decided to like yeet itself against the edge at the end of the cage, and I was like, "What are you doing in there?"
So how long have you had Chloe for now?
Only a couple of months. So last time that was on here, okay, so if you haven't been around my stream, you probably don't know this. Last time I was here, the bird you heard, his name was Copper. And I had him for about a year, just over a year. And we were going to get him a buddy to hang out with us and hang out with Chloe, and like everyone was going to be happy. And the main reason we wanted to get him a buddy is we were seeing him do things that showed signs of stress, and we thought, okay, maybe that stress is because he doesn't have a buddy to hang out with. Right after we got Chloe, Copper had a grand mal seizure, which I don't know if you know what that is, but it's basically a really, really bad seizure that lasted over an hour. He got out of the seizure and was okay for another day, but then he passed away.
Again, I'm so sorry to hear about that, but we do know that his legacy had lived on in other Bingothon appearances he has had over the past 12 months. But I know that you're a great master of the birds, so they'll be sure to end up following suit.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, he passed away in October. Also part of that, and I'm not trying to promote here or anything, but part of that is he was such a huge part of the marathon that I run named Green Gaming that we're doing one more marathon to donate to the shelter I got him from. And then Green Gaming is gonna either get passed on to someone else that wants to do it, or it's just gonna get shut down.
I didn't even realize you were involved in another marathon, but it's been great to see that you got your love for birds involved in a place like that, so... But I do hope that whatever happens for Green would end up being all for the best.
Yeah, I think everyone does. It's just a matter of either someone takes it over or they don't. It's that simple. Because I can't imagine trying to run it without Copper.
Well, one thing that we could be guaranteed is that we should be able to get the last 207 in this cycle. Let's go.
Yep, we just got enough, so now we just gotta get up to the badge seller. Okay, last 207. There it is. So that's gonna put me at
13? Oh, 14? Oh my gosh, we need to keep count.
all right. Back to the hub. All right, hopefully Deadbird Studio is gonna actually give us something we can do. I mean, it kind of has to at this point. All right, Mafia of Cooks. Not what I was looking for. But this will count towards one of the bingo goals, which is completing a second timepiece rift. Or a second pink rift, I should call it.
Now, I've been wondering since now that we are roughly 1 hour 15 minutes into the run, what makes Ahead in Time such a great bingo game, in your opinion?
Well, so you can set this up a couple of different ways. You can set it up so that it's purely vanilla and then make it so that all the worlds are completely open to you, which makes it so that you can literally explore the entire game looking for your bingo goals. The bingo goals that I have on the board are actually custom written. There is a official bingo board if you want to do this on your own, but I've custom written this to be more friendly to a randomizer because in the regular board, it wants you to get certain number of yarn inside a certain number of rifts. But since those yarn may not exist in those rifts, yeah, you basically have to assume that you are getting things from anywhere in the game.
Alrighty, that sounds mighty good.
And then, yeah, if you like Hat in Time as a collectathon, obviously the randomizer just makes it a lot more interesting because it's like, okay, where do I have to go in order to do the thing
So are there any different kind of logic settings you can end up doing with this randomizer? Like, you could go for standard logic or making the logic for the most experienced speedrunners out there, etc.
Yeah, definitely. So the logic that I have makes it so that you are required to have Umbrella in order to do certain things. You can turn that off so that it makes the whole thing a little bit easier. Instead of forcing Umbrella to attack enemies, it makes it so that you can actually punch enemies with your bare fist. But then Hat Girl starts like reacting if you do that. She basically goes ow, 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 and it's harder to control her. So there's that. There's also, like I said, you can make it so that the shop prices are a lot cheaper than what I've made them. You can make it so that the death wishes are not even randomized. You can make it so that the acts are not randomized. You can make it, depending on the DLC that you have for the game, can change things. So I have DLC 1 and 2. Which makes, obviously having certain things and access to certain things and certain levels completely possible. You don't necessarily need to have the DLC in order to make the randomizer work. You could have just the base game and make it work. I fell down.
Well, you still managed to get your painting anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I didn't get them all, though. So I missed a few. Oh, we got a couple of timepieces and yarn from doing that. And we got the at completion yarn. So that puts me at 22 yarn. So we can check off everything that has yarn on it pretty much now. Let's see. We've done this one. Get trapped by Snatcher 3 times. And somehow the Owl Express Rift got in here twice. And that's probably because I'm not super good at writing bingo boards by myself. So if you want to help me write this board to be, for randomizer purposes, I'm literally the only person that's doing it right now.
It can be possible to do not so much a tech check, but more like verification check. That'll be something to prevent things like this happening twice.
Yeah.
And I knew that the bingo board for Spyro 2 on Bingo Sync also is guilty of having about 1 or 2 goals that are repeated twice, which is why we try not to repeat things when playing it. So it's a good idea to end up verifying things before, for future improvements at this point. So it's all good.
Oh, that's. All right, well, that was fun. We got one yarn.
Well, at least that's one yawn closer to another hat.
Yep. I'm just going to open up the bingo board on Bingothon slash. I just want to make sure that I have what I have checked. I can't burn the paintings. I can't hit DJ grooves. I can't do selfies. Get trapped. Can't do that. Can't repair relics. I've not done the hats. I've gotten this. All right. I think that is about what I can do. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Whee! Whee! So what I'm doing now is I'm purposely killing myself so that I can activate Peace and Tranquility. To see if this has anything behind it. All right, one more of those should ask me if I want to do Peace and Tranquility. I'm just going to switch to keyboard really quick so I can press the keyboard button. Snatcher, hello? Okay.
There's no Snatcher here. What's going on?
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, I'm not sure what that's doing, but okay. Well, that's painful, isn't it? We should be able to do some more in here too. I don't think we've explored every rift we can do over here yet. This will give us gold too. This wants you to have hookshot in order to get past it. I think you're able to get past it without hookshot. Maybe not.
Invisible walls be invisible walls.
Subcon Village, Snatcher Statue Chest, which I can't get to the Subcon Village. Unless there's a rift that I'm missing somewhere. Do I have another hint? Nope. That did not help me.
Remember, you can always play Sudoku if you're out of hints. Although most of those hints are completely useless, but it's possible.
You're not wrong. All right, bear with me. Uno Moss. What I am going to do is I did, just in case, roll a spoiler, because sometimes things can heck. And we don't want that. I just want to make sure I'm on the right track. All right, so this is the game. Where's the walkthrough? Here it is. To do all the Mafia Town stuff, which we've done. Do the Myrtle on the Owl Express, which we've done. HUMT access. Act completion, Mafia of Cooks. Mafia boss shop item. Yarn. Secret cave, subcon village. There's a statue chest. All right. I just want to count timepieces real quick. So this says I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
We got 16 on screen, which says one thing.
And then it says I need HUMT act. There it is. Not that one. Not the lab. That we don't have enough for down there. That's 23.
If it's a good time, I would like to say a quick message.
Go for it.
Absolutely, thank you. I would just like to remind everyone out there, our friends, our viewers who are currently watching the stream, that with each donation that you send Fred Hutch, you have with a minimum donation that is, you have a chance to win one piece of our big pirate treasure of prizes that are available for this event. For example, befitting the current 5th anniversary event of Bingothon, we have a specific Bingothon 5th anniversary edition of the mug that you can win for just a minimum donation of just $10 throughout the event. We also have a Super Mario RPG EU digital code, which is provided by the Bingothon staff for a minimum donation of $30. And if you want to go all in and win the grand prize for the event, it's we have a package in store for you, which is the 10-7, which includes the Team 17 releases for the entire year of 2023. So if you want to donate, it's just !donate in chat, but you can also find the donation link below the stream. Thank you very much.
I have a quick clarification for the viewers. It's the minimum donation amount applies to your cumulative donation, so you don't have to put one giant $40 donation now to be eligible for the grand prize, but you can donate $20 now and $20 tomorrow, and you're still eligible because, as I said, it's cumulative. As long as you donate from the same PayPal account, you will be eligible for the prizes with the total amount that you've donated during Bingothon. Just want to make sure that our viewers are aware of that and are not misunderstanding anything. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for your clarification. Back to you two.
Alright, thanks very much. And it looks like we've just stumbled onto a Minecraft server from about 15 years ago because the floor is lava.
Sorry. You got me there. Thank you very much.
I know exactly what it wants me to do. I just need to try to find what it's talking about. So there's a mafia shop somewhere in this level that I need to find. And that's what I'm looking for right now. It's specifically in this level. One of those rare instances of like having knowledge of the game and it's not on the tracker. So it's like, where in the world did they? Oh, you know what? Might.
Mafia still. Mafia say keep up.
If they call themselves the Mafia, why don't they have their fedoras out?
I'm being quiet right now because I'm like trying to think where in the world, because this tells me in the hints that I have to go to the Mafia boss shop item. I'm not sure where the heck that is. Like, the Mafia boss is all the way up, but I can't get to him without having the umbrella. That I know of. I'm gonna double check. Pretty sure I can't hit that. Yeah. Does nothing.
Tiny hand strong enough to end up knocking out a Mafia guard, not strong enough to end up turning the water on.
Yeah. This is also to say that this is in active development. It should not soft lock or hard lock me. But this is a pretty decent lock. I mean, if I knew where it was, it probably wouldn't be that bad. But yeah. Trying to find it. If anyone's got the power of Google, I will definitely take it. Basically, this wants me to get enough yarn, is what it's coming down to. Did the cargo ship, we did the chest beneath the aqueduct, I'm pretty sure. How many off am I? Yikes. I need 5 more according to this. All right, let's make this easy. Make this even easier. So we're not sitting here trying to struggle. That was not the right command.
So we are now halfway through the run, so no reason to rush it just yet.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I'm at a point where I need to give myself yarn, because if I don't know the yarn that I have picked up because it's not being tracked. I'm basically hard locked.
Yeah, that's of course that's a different story then.
Yeah.
But we're sitting at 8 out of 25 goals so far. So let's see how many more can be unlocked by the end of the run. By the way, if any of you lovely viewers want to match the amount of bingo goals and donate $1 for each goal after the end of the run, please feel free to do so. We have lots of stuff that you can put it towards. For example, we have later during the marathon, I think quite at the end actually, there is a. It is yeah, the last video game run is a Ocarina of Time randomizer, and you have the power to select some extra chaos settings. There's a bunch of them available in the incentive list, so you can activate things like Great Sanity, Grotto Entrance Randomizer, Indoor Entrance Randomizer, which currently sits at $40, Overworld Entrance Randomizer, Pot Sanity, oh my god, Shuffle Adult Trade Item, oh, Shuffle Deco Scrubs, oh, Shuffle Gold Skulltulas, Shuffle Ocarina Notes, and Shuffle Ocarina Melodies. Oh, I want to see that. I want to see the shuffled Ocarina Notes and Melodies.
Okay, honestly, that sounds super pog, because I can imagine the idea if you just suddenly wanted to open up a temple and suddenly be all like, no, it won't even be that. I'm just like trying to remember what goofy thing could be something like or probably even better so try to just aim for wait a minute, that's from Majora's Mask. That makes no sense.
I mean, if the notes are actually shuffled, I guess Saria's song could become the song of healing with the shuffled notes. I don't know. I don't actually know how exactly the note shuffling works. If it's completely new random notes, or if it's just the existing notes being shuffled. Totally new songs. Oh, that's made up. Yeah, that's awesome. I want to see that, or I want to hear that. So everybody, if you want to put your money to a pretty amazing incentive at the very end of this marathon, get the Ocarina Melodies and Note Shuffling on for the chaos setting for OOT. But we'll have a bunch of other incentives ready. So when you donate, click on the button below the stream, !donate in chat. So, but I suppose we have the yarn figured out.
Not yet, unfortunately. So we're gonna keep dancing until we figure it out.
Okay. So,
Well, I mean, it's not quite the swag dance from last marathon, but she's still showing her stuff.
got the moves. Oh, so CGS, since you are in chat right now, does that mean no matter what is donated towards will always take place, and just the amount of money will decide the strength of the modifier? Because that would be really awesome. Also, after this run, we have Otogi Myth of Demons, and after that run, there's the long-awaited Tears of the Kingdom co-op Blackout Bingo run, and that one still has $50 to go for the the goal X2. It's basically like an extension of the previous donation goal. And if you want that to happen, yeah, $50 to go. Like 2 more hours to wait.
Well, there we go. We're starting to see the dino dancing in the stream chat. That's amazing.
Dino dancing. Let's go.
You all for the support. I apologize at this part, but I'm now just trying to find like.
So okay, now I have the description of the goal ready that I was just mentioning. They don't want to leave you hanging here. The X2 goal donation incentive means the commentators will choose one goal on the board of Tears of the Kingdom, which has a counting goal. So if it's a bingo goal such as, I don't know, find, let's say, 100 Korok seeds or beat 20 shrines or something or like this, they will say, all right, this number will now get doubled. So you will have to find 200 Korok seeds and beat, what did I say? 40 shrines instead. I think I said 20. I don't know. I have the memory of a goldfish sometimes. And if you want to have the runner to suffer a little bit, I don't know. I think this could actually go on a bit. Could still be done during the ongoing run, and since it's a blackout bingo, the goal definitely would have to be made. So it's not like you can just, all right, I'm not going to do that goal. But no, the goal definitely has to be fulfilled. And remember that we want to meet the marathon's goal of $2,000, because then we will hear Floha and Pika and other staff members do some karaoke at the end when they're awake. Unfortunately, I am at work at the time the marathon ends, so I can't participate. But maybe somebody else, other people, will be available to let you hear their beautiful voices. And I see the gameplay has unpaused. Are we good on the things now?
Look what I found. That's the yarn. That's it right there. Just need money for it now.
Let's
God dang
go.
It, money. We found the thing we needed.
But you just need to save the things for it. All this
Yeah,
time, and
that's-
I'm just like looking at dinos just dancing with your swag dance idling from earlier. And I can imagine them during the Mario being like, and so on and so on and so forth.
For how long have you been playing the kazoo?
What?
I literally discovered it before they, or rediscovered it, before this one started. I've been missing this since Winter
Amazing.
22. Guess we weren't expected to do farming to electric boogaloo, but there we are.
Or is it electric farming too? I don't know. I didn't know where that was going. It was going somewhere. Alright, where is the red chest? Right there. This should be enough. Nope, I lied. Alright, hopefully this yarn unlocks what I need and I don't have to go and find which yarn I'm missing. Rip the dream.
Ah! Not this again! Bible thump!
Alright. Did I get everything out of here is a question. I know I got that. Stop jumping on the wall. Always check your edges. All right.
I guess everything would get recollected all over again when you end up going to a rift like this.
Yeah, unfortunately, these rifts, you have to collect everything all over again because these crowns unlock the next area. Oops. Okay, we don't need every single crown. We just need to find the paintings that we missed. if we miss any. I missed.
Okay, nice camera angle, I guess.
Or nothing hiding back here or back here.
Is it a
Yeah, we
good
know,
time
but-
for a quick... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You can interrupt me anytime you want to. I'm talking just to fill the dead air.
Absolutely, thank you. We have received a most generous donation of $25 by Her Highness Marald of Rivia. Certainly that's a distant relative of a certain Geralt of Rivia. With the comment, I would like, first and foremost, to torment MJ0019, like in a sister way, not in a hateful way, and nobody else is allowed to be mean to her or I'll beat you up. This money is going towards the second Tears of the Kingdom incentive, which my dear host Zed explained a few minutes ago. That means we just have $50 left to be raised for that incentive, and I'm sure we can make that in the duration of this run. So if you want to torment the runner even more, get the donations in, hit the donation button, it's X or it's exclamation mark donate in chat. Thank you very much for your generous donation.
I like how there's a different genre adaptation for your ship theme every time you start, so I guess it makes things a lot less repetitive as you keep going back and forth between all the levels.
So that there's a ton of mods for this game, and one of the mods is to randomize the music. So the ship music that you keep hearing change is because I have something that randomizes the music on.
Oh, so you're telling me that everything would be normally progress locked in vanilla?
So normally in vanilla, your music is not random. It is bit to exactly whatever the level calls for.
I think the randomization of the music is a good feature because that way we hear more of the amazing soundtrack from Ahead in Time whenever you go back to the hub.
True. Oops. Menuing is hard.
Ellen's a great name for a pet. Well, hopefully we shouldn't take any more elves going along.
Should have called your pet W instead.
All right, let's start the murder again. And actually look for items. I'm bad, I. All right.
Well, I don't think this time we would get the entire owl hour done in 3 minutes if you're just gonna keep exploring.
Oh
But
yeah, no,
we'll see
definitely
what
not.
happens. Yeah.
Is an owl hour something like a dog hour, like a dog year? Is it like a time unit for owls?
Of course.
Ah.
So this is the legitimate way you're supposed to do this act: is you go around, collect keys, unlock more things. You got to watch out for these guys. Like, he's facing that way, so I can't move yet. And then there's the first 10 minutes. I was hoping that was it. Yeah, we're ignoring that guy's phone call because he's mean.
What would he normally do in vanilla? Would he just send different obstacles over if you answer the call?
So basically in vanilla, when you answer the phone call, he taunts you and he says, "Oh, I've got your dog and I'm going to kill your dog if you don't stop investigating this." And then he'll throw a paper version of your dog into a shredder. And because you named your dog, when you get questioned by all the crows early on in the game, it will say, "Oh, your dog named L," because we named our dog L just now. We've got him and we're going to torture him and yada yada yada.
I guess that's one way to keep things personalized, but also meme-worthy at the same time, since at the end of the day, it's the film crew that would end up taking L's if you go the other way.
Ten more minutes. Yeah, now I'm kind of legitimately going and moving around and finding things. We're going to sneak past you. It wants us... What does it want us to do? Oh, it just wants us to go up here.
Okay, that's a deliberate Metal Gear rip-off on the TV.
All right, so we're one yarn away from finding whatever we need. Oh, don't you think about it. I don't want to be caught. I'm trying to... Yeah. It's been a hot second since I've had to do this vanilla. All right, so we have a key. And it wants us to go this way. Probably to go through the door that I already opened. We're going to do this trick again. That gets us to the next half hour. You can kind of cheat your way through here if you know how. I'm just...
It's like these crows don't even know how to look up.
Yeah, this is what I need. There's the confidential thing. I'm just trying to quickly find. Oh, we want to hit this button. It says the yarn is this way, or whatever I need is this way. There it is. All right. Brewing hat.
There we go, another hat. Do you think this would be useful for something?
That's a good question. You know what? Back to hub.
Let's listen to the music. Oh.
So this has been blocked by the brewing hat.
Big boom.
Is this what I'm looking for? Come on, big money. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is what we're looking for. All right, so if I remember correctly, which I don't, but that's okay. I need the Snatcher statue chest in the village. I do not have the paintings yet. Yeah, I'm not going to talk to you. So that's Snatcher, by the way. He's friendly, I swear. I missed. I mean, that worked.
Paint magic mirror, throw it in the fire. Yikes. Wait, it's not a mirror, it's a painting. They're just like scattered all over the place because what else would you do in the forest like this? Reverse Mario 64 much.
Do, 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 do. So we're killing these fire spirits, or I don't know how you want to PC that, but these fire spirits are going away by burning all their paintings because reasons.
Maybe you can bring one with the fire.
Stand still for a second.
I guess this means the center square is now clickable. Gets burn all paintings.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I hear there's money to be made.
But first, we're going straight, and I do mean straight, to Subcon Village. Nope. We need to get one of the paintings. Good to know.
Objects from other dimensions come into focus.
Oh, just made it.
Okay, very close, but that saved you from a swimming trip.
Let's see. Wants me to go that way, which I might be able to do.
I mean, you've got the right hat. That phaser hat thing.
Bad things happened. Alright, that is not the right way to go. I don't think I got the speed.
Objects from other dimensions come into focus.
There we go.
Okay, now that is a great jump.
Alright, going up here. We want this.
Hey, Snatcher.
Alright, then we want... I know you want me to go down there. I'm looking for how to go up, which I may not be able to do without the hook shot. You ever wonder what's at the top of this tree?
Always.
How do I want to do this?
Not far to go, kid.
Oop, I missed. I had that jump.
At least you didn't go that far down.
Okay. Camera decided to heck me, so I had to stay still for a second. Oh. I'm sorry. Hello? Game?
Wait, what kind of... Is it gonna now a hitbox or something?
I know, right? I don't know. Alright. We found a heart. Oh, that's a solid object I didn't know existed. I need... May as well get pawns while I'm here. You never know when we're gonna need more of those.
I mean, you already bought 4 things for them at 207, so why not be prepared for another?
Also, can't do that because we don't have it unlocked. Okay, found the scooter badge. We'll take that. So that's 3 badges, by the way. Finally, we can mark that off.
Yay!
N goals done. And almost an hour to go.
Yep. Randomizer definitely threw me for a loop. I will say that. It wants me to go over here, and I'm not sure how it wants me to go.
That's a view.
That's a contract.
So
there's a
while you're
snatcher.
excuse me.
Oh, go ahead.
I just want to say, while you're on search for whatever you're looking for, maybe could tell our viewers something about our good friends, our sponsor, Team 17.
Go for it.
Okay, perfect. Then, because everybody here, you might be aware, you might see the icon in the bottom left corner right there. We are having our 5th anniversary of Bingothon, the Bingothon 5 here. Bingothon Winter 2023 is currently running. And we are very happy that our friends at Team 17 are sponsoring this event again. So Team 17, in case you are not aware, they are an indie game developer and more prominently also an indie game publisher nowadays. They have published games, reoccurring games at Bingothon events such as Yuku's Island Express, the Ukulele games, and other indie gems. And you can win some of the games in game bundles. If you donate a cumulative amount of $25, you are eligible for one of the game packs. We have a co-op pack, a family-friendly pack, a horror pack, a platformer pack, and a story-rich pack. And if you donate a total of $40 throughout the event, you can even get the 2023 releases in the grand prize. So if you want some very cool indie action, then don't miss the opportunity to win one of the prizes by Team 17. So we're very happy that they are sponsoring Bingothon. They're friends, that they stay friends with us, and that they generously offer these prizes. And we hope that with your generous donation, that goes towards Fred Hutch, by the way, which is an awesome cause because it's a research center for diseases and cancer. And every dollar counts. And you can donate, get eligible for a great prize of great games. And you are doing something great for disease research. So that's a win-win situation in my book. I don't know what else to tell you. And also the 2x goal of Tears of the Kingdom currently sits at 25 out of $75. $50 more. You have like 2-ish hours left to get that if you want to have the runners suffer in the co-op blackout bingo and have them find, I don't know, something like 100 instead of just 50 Korok seeds. Then that is the goal for you to go. But for now, let's see how the Yeah, sorry, Aura. You were going for something.
Yes, is it the right moment to just mention that I don't fear many things in life, but collecting all those Korok seeds, yeah, that scares me.
Beat it, kid.
Because I've had so much trouble in Tears of the Kingdom doing that, so I just can't imagine how the runners would even begin to find double the amount of, for example, Korok seeds. Yeah, so yeah, I kind of want to see that, not gonna lie.
So taking your randomized options here, would finale be in the same place no matter what kind of randomization you get?
So there is an option in the game. Hold on, let me try and make this jump. Good enough. There is an option in the game to randomize the finale.
But I guess you chose not to in this case.
Correct. All right, so chat, commentators, anyone who is currently watching, if you have anything on the board, it looks like I may have done it and I have not marked it, let me know, because this is the finale and there is nothing past this. This is the last part of the seed. I could totally open up the game afterwards with a brand new file and keep going to try and get more goals, but right now...
How long does it take until you have completed the game from here on out?
I'm literally approaching the end of the game. This is the end of the game.
All right. Then I have to check with the next runner how we're kicking with that, because we're still like 45 minutes of the original goal. Let's see.
So what would have relics done otherwise? How would you have got the chance to repair those?
So there are stations all around Hat in Time that you can repair, that you can put relics onto that unlock the pink rifts, which have been randomized into the game, so you don't necessarily need to unlock them. But sometimes those could have checks behind them, and it's just the nature of how this rolled that it wasn't required for me to do that.
Okay. And how would you have otherwise gotten the camera? Is that just a randomized item out in the open?
Yep.
So stuff like repair one relic and roomy selfie would have been all entirely based on what you found, right?
Exactly.
Yes. I mean, I can't really see anything that would be different unless you crafted a fourth hat that I didn't notice.
Yeah, I have technically 3, because the
Yes.
kid's hat doesn't count.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last boss fight.
You.
All right, that's all 5 hits in phase 1. Here comes phase 2. And get ready for some of the best music in the game.
It is definitely a cat jam, not gonna lie. Kind of electronic style that I would associate with Pascal Michael Staple, who I have seen more on YouTube for some amazing Sonic series music. Sonic series music remixes in this style. Wow, my words!
All right, let's sign that contract. All right, chat, if you know how this ends, I hope you're with me. Also, if we can get a quick poll in chat, do we give the timepiece to the mustache girl or do we not give the timepiece to her?
Destroying it with food? What is this, Mario 2 or Doki Doki Panic?
Is anybody here who can make a poll? Otherwise, we just say 1 is give timepiece and 2 is take timepiece.
All right, this is phase 3.
So put
You
1 or
heard
2 in
them.
chat.
You heard the man. If there was ever any time to deliver in the clutch, it
Red-headed
is now.
girl,
So
get
1
lost.
or 2 in chat.
Only 8 hits to the end. And I can't die now.
The option 1 seems to be winning, which is give the timepiece.
Wait, slight correction. We now have an actual poll, so cast your lot with whatever option you like best.
We don't have much time, I guess, which makes sense. It's in the name, hat in time, W.
Oh, I understood the reference. Well done.
All right. And we're off to collect the timepiece cluster. And that's time.
The official poll was a tie anyway, so we had to go with the unofficial. Nice one.
And to pull through the floor one last time for good measure.
All right, so the fun part is because I completed my goal, I got every item in my own game. So anything that says collect items, I can mark it off.
So that'll be ruler tokens, hats?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not like collecting, is it?
So we have time to go through the goals and check every single one, and then just see how things go. You don't have to rush.
All right, that's all of them.
That is a 14 out of 25. So we made it past the halfway point. That's great. GG.
Thank you
Well
for the
done,
GGs.
well done.
GG! And when all is said and done, you still managed to get a bingo, so that's great.
Right, top row, bingo. Woo!
$55 timepieces were in here. But thank you all again for having me. I'm always going to be coming back to Bingothon and doing some crazy stuff like randomizers that can break the complete bingo board, putting in party games. Like tomorrow, we're going to be doing Pummel Party Bingo. We create a bingo board just for a Mario Party game.
More like a Mario Party clone.
So stay tuned for that. But also, yeah, I mean, check out my channel. I do a lot of difficult stuff like Kaizos, randomizers, and other challenges. So if you're into that kind of stuff, then yeah, check it out.
Don't leave us.
Absolutely. Do you have any more shoutouts to do?
Not really. Not that I can think of. Shoutouts to the AP community. Shoutouts to CookieCat45 for making this possible, because we can't do this randomizer without them.
Perfect. Thank you for your wonderful words. With, I guess, everything being said, thank you, Cinaeth, for your fantastic showcase of Ahead in Time. I massively enjoyed it, and I think I'm speaking for everyone out there. And to all of you out there who are watching, our friends, stay tuned. We will go into a intermission now. Stay tuned. We have still a lot of things in store at Bingothon. Don't go anywhere and stay right here. So see you after the intermission.
Peggy 7. Hey, you! Do you like chaos? Well, did you know you can suggest any goal for the generic bingo at the end of the marathon simply by writing it down in a donation comment? Type !donate in chat to make one pink Batman scream in terror and let chaos lose for the finale.
Each of the cells in your body has a whole bunch of flags on it that basically tells your immune system that, yeah, this is me versus this is not me. And so when you get those cells from somebody else as part of bone marrow transplant, when that person's bone marrow develops and becomes an immune system, it's like, wait, I'm supposed to recognize this, not this, and can attack the person who got the transplant, can attack their own organs and body. One of the ways that we've tackled it is by really identifying which subpopulation of the T cells are likely to lead to graft versus host disease. And we've been able to very specifically deplete those by putting some antibodies on like magnets and pulling away those specific subsets of T cells before we do the transplant. That way we reduce some of the risk. But the other is the microbiome. And the microbiome is every bacteria virus that lives on you and in you. And so we're starting to figure out which collection of microbes before you get the transplant are good in that they will not react with the new T cells to trigger that graft versus host disease versus which is more likely to trigger it. That's some of the work that we've done, and we've discovered some different combinations that are good, some that are bad, and possibly how that affects which immune cells that specifically affects. So how can we shut down that signaling of that immune cell that is likely to react in the cases where you have a bad microbiome?
Great, now we have to kill like 30-ish minutes. What can we do in this time? So we have a bunch of donation bid wars and incentives. Should we plug them? I don't know. Should we plug another? I'm a bit
Yeah, I think we should, because if you look at the dashboard, the Tears of the Kingdom goal ×2 one, we are only $20 missing. So if we do that well, we could do that even before the next round starts.
Yeah, we should definitely plug that one, because that's just $20. Okay, we will do this once we go live. Great. What else do we do?
When's Final Fantasy? That's sometime
let me check in one of my oh, hey Crumpet, welcome. Hope you're doing. We're not live yet, don't worry, so nobody can hear you.
Perfect.
So we are currently checking the schedule. So what run final? No, what were we looking for?
It's Final Fantasy V.
Yeah, it's at the end. It's the fourth last run. Yep. Okay, so we should, because we should probably plug for Final Fantasy V, plug some of the donations as well of the incentives, because we have $85 left to go for FF5 here, which is doable because the run is at the end of the marathon. And I would really love to hear the crew sing, to be honest.
The category sounds really interesting too. Final Fantasy V Career Day. That's That sounds interesting. Not gonna lie. Not to mention that you get to name several of the main characters of the game. So Bart, Lena, Kryle, and even Ferris. So we should definitely plug that because the viewers they can get in their own ideas of how to name the characters. So that's cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think also maybe, remind them again what a great cause we're raising funds for, which is Fred Hutch. Because I think Fred Hutch is pretty cool. I don't know what you think, but I think that, the research they do, that's pretty dope. That they are looking for researching cancer and other diseases and trying to fight these for humanity. I think that's a pretty good goal, once again, that Bingothon has.
Oh, totally. Because fighting cancer, that's such an ambitious project, and that needs not only so much monetary power behind it, but also so much research power. You know that I used to work in academics and research, so I know a lot about the trouble of generating the monetary means that are necessary to conduct your research. For example, if you meant to fund a project with a postdoc, for example, we are talking about $50,000 over a span of 3 years to get a project through and done. So you can imagine that that's like so much money. So you can imagine that every bit of money that comes in through other ways is much appreciated and so necessary, really.
That's
so
that's great. I'm so glad that we're raising funds for them, and we also have a great sponsors again, Team 17. So nice that they keep sponsoring us. Yeah, I think we know what to say, so I will set us live in. Oh my God, we're live? Wait,
no
we've
way.
been live this whole time. Oh.
What? No way.
Oh, wow, awkward. Oh no. Well, that was awkward.
Oh my God, now I see it. Oh, I see it on stream now. Oh, nice.
Oh no.
We've been
the
live
humanity.
Oh well, I hope we didn't say anything awkward here that you would clip this and put it into a compilation.
Yeah, that would be really unfortunate, not gonna lie.
What a shocking twist. Yeah, who would have seen that coming? I wouldn't have seen that coming, definitely not. Alrighty, we are waiting for we're waiting for the next run to be set up, which is like we have a few people in there that you might have heard before, because the runners are Ame and Sugoi versus Izumi 1644 and a certain Floha 258. Well, and also something really exciting. Maybe you wanna have the honor. And oh, look at this! Yeah, you wanna let the viewers know who else looked into their pocket and sent something over to us.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, we have in the meantime we have received another 2 generous donations from our viewers. The first one being by the Astropath with a $14 donation saying 1 per goal. Okay, let's do that.
Actually did it. 14 goals were done for Head in Time and they donated $14. Thank you so much for going through with that idea.
Absolutely. And the second donation that we received is a whopping $30 donation by Unicorn saying ILEE smaller than 3. Thank you very much for your generous donation towards Fred Hutch. It's much appreciated.
I love everyone. Now what does ILEE stand for? I'm 34. I'm allowed to not know memes anymore, so.
I don't know it either. Doesn't mean I'm old.
I love every entity. Okay, I have no idea.
Oh, that's so nice.
At least that's
No, I'm younger and I don't know what it means, so I have zero excuse.
Okay. Well, good to know.
It's just not part of our generation anymore. It's fine.
So what do you what is your impression of this Bingothon? 5 years Bingothon so far. How are things going?
I think it's going great. I mean, just the title, 5th anniversary, says that it's a really big success story, and I think that's really, really impressive. It's been 5 golden years of bingo shenanigans, so that's cool.
And we even have a anniversary Bingothon mug. And I think everybody knows that I love the bingo. I actually have the Bingothon mug today here right in front, the Bingothon Winter mug. So I hope that I will win the anniversary mug. I just see that people have joined us because for me and Aura, now is the time to say goodbye. Since our hosting shift is coming to an end. But fear not, both of us are gonna be audible at some other point in the marathon.
Yes, you have not seen The Last of Us. It's been such a fantastic opportunity, such a good fun so far, and I'm looking forward to my last shift tomorrow. So that's going to be cool, and I'm looking forward to it.
I have seen The Last of Us, but I think you weren't asking me about the TV show, so
No.
yeah, I get it. Yeah, and I will be there. I will be excuse me. I will be back in 6 hours for a cozy early morning shift, which is why I should not stay up too much longer anyway. But we are leaving you in the more than capable hands of Crumpet and the amazing Stacy. So, folks, when you want to take it away and sorry, my cough, and stall the intermission a bit longer because we were a bit early with the last run, then it's now the time for you to take the word from us.
Thank you very much. Stacey and I will be taking it from here. And while we wait on the next run to get set up, I believe Floha and the crew are fiddling with aspect ratios at the moment. We will do our best to entertain you for now. But coming up after this next run, we have the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom run. It's the second time it will be showcased here on Bingothon for Tears of the Kingdom. And we're very excited to show it. I'll be there for that as well. And we're $20 away from the second incentive being reached for the game, where one of the goals will be doubled. So one of the counting goals. So if it's, for example, getting 50 arrows is one of the goals, then one of the players will have to get 100 arrows. So that'll be a fun kind of modifier to the game. And as always, we'd like to thank our sponsor Team 17 for sponsoring Bingothon Winter 2023 and for their continued support within the past few years. And I think it's absolutely brilliant. 5 years of Bingothon. It's crazy to think. I know I've only been here for less than a year, but it's been an absolutely brilliant time. So hello Stacey, how are things? How are you?
Hi. Yeah, I'm up and ready for my hosting shift, and that's so nice to hear what you're saying about the anniversary and Bingothon. And I totally agree. It's crazy that 5 years have passed, and we're here now celebrating this. And what you said about the incentive, just in general, I think all your support and attention makes us very happy, and the more goals we meet, the happier our organizers are, especially Flo, I think. If you've seen him during the opening speech, he was completely, as they say in Germany, completely begeistert to celebrating and stuff. So if you want to make Flo happy specifically, you gotta donate and make the Tears of the Kingdom realm a little bit more challenging for the runners, but also I wonder how challenging that is going to be, since I know I've seen the developments in the community, and the community is absolutely incredible, and just what they're going to show, I'm sure will blow everyone's minds, because it's going to be a fantastic run. I just know it.
It absolutely will be. We have two very talented runners showcasing the game. Thankfully, we had the runners to be able to show out. Like, you know, we were struggling for people at the start, but then, you know, MJ and the Squirrel Says Meow, you know, they pulled up and they said, you know, we'll do it. And I'm so thankful they did, because otherwise I would have had to play, and I am I'm not very good at that game. I enjoy it, but the skill is lacking. But yeah, it should be a very, very fun run. We've already met the first incentive goal for the Tears of the Kingdom run, and that is that the announcer will add a goal of their choice to the board. It can be absolutely anything. And seeing as I'm the announcer, I'm looking forward to it. I'm trying to think of what the best or the most fun addition to the board will be. But if you have any suggestions, you can put them in chat, and I'll definitely have a look at them.
Oh, interesting. Can I imagine?
Yes.
Do you? Yeah. Is it like defeating the main boss right after the start of the game, or just killing all the enemies only using a stick? Is that something? But that's kind of like game altering, right? So I'm not sure that would work in the within a bingo board.
Yeah,
What kind of a
definitely.
goal are you looking for? Is it more a meme one or a challenging one? Like, which one would you like the runners to complete?
I definitely think a funny one would be a good one to go for, just to add to the entertainment. We do have the board pre-done out, so I know what the board's going to be. The runners don't yet. They were hoping for a nice surprise, and we do have some good goals in there. We have some fun ones, but I think the board can be made just that little bit better. So I think definitely a funny one would be good. Yeah, so it could be absolutely anything. Any kind of meme would be good. But yeah, we've had an absolutely brilliant. It's been just over 24 hours of the marathon, or slightly over that now, and we've had some absolutely brilliant runs so far. I was watching them earlier when I could, and I was having an absolute blast listening to the runners and the commentators. It was brilliant.
Do you have your first favorite already?
I think there's a few. You know, the Hat in Time that was on just before us. You know, Cinaeth is always a favorite of mine, and of course Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact was quite funny. Yes, I didn't get to watch a few ones that were on earlier in the day, but you know, just a few before us I was able to watch, and I was having a good time, great time. And I won't say that I play a lot of Genshin Impact, but I've dabbled, and you know, it's nice to be able to relate to what's going on screen, and you know, it was a good time.
I also really like watching bingo speedruns of the games that I already know, because then you see the game from a completely different, from a new angle, and a side that you have never really thought about before. So that's fascinating to me. And I think the crazy shenanigans that the runners get to do with some of the games, for example, the combined Link's Awakening and Final Fantasy run that we had in the beginning of the marathon, mashed together, intertwined, that was something out of this world. I never thought that something like that, those two games could be played together. It was a fantastic showcase of what is possible within speedrunning, and just playing favorite games in a completely new way.
Absolutely, and that's what's at the heart of Bingothon, is playing your favorite games in a new way. So you can bring them into a new light, and have more fun with them. And it's absolutely brilliant. But for those of you just joining us here in the stream, Bingothon has raised over $13,000 for Fred Hutch over the past 3 years, all going towards life-saving research treatments and patient care, as well as helping over 80,000 people receiving COVID-19 vaccines at Fred Hutch in the last couple of years. Furthermore, this is helping Fred Hutch unlock how cancers and infectious diseases start and spread, harnessing the immune system to fight diseases, and working to make treatment more equitable and accessible for more people. Can we make it to $15,000 raised in total for them? Maybe. I certainly hope so. We're closing in on 8. Sorry?
No. Just saying that would be awesome. I really agree.
It would be. Absolutely. And we're closing in on the $800 mark for the marathon, which is absolutely incredible. It's absolutely wonderful to see a community of bingoers come together like this just to make absolutely brilliant things happen.
Yeah. And yeah, it was crazy it was crazy for me personally that when I saw this document that Fred Hutch sent to us, when they're stating that first of all we have raised actually so much for them in those years that we have been working with them, but also they provide us with a table as to what the money could mean, aka what this amount could be spent on, what kind of research or what kind of equipment and devices, etc. And when put it like that, it feels really different, feels so much more than you would think, if you know what I'm trying to say. Because when you're raising money and breaking records, it's one thing, but when you can see what this money could be spent towards, and what things they could provide and help out with, yeah, that's just incredible. So I'm really hoping that we can raise more for Fred Hutch, because they are an amazing charity and we really love helping them.
Absolutely, they're just absolutely brilliant, doing some absolutely fantastic work, and I'm sure we know at least one person in our lives that has been affected by the illnesses and things that Fred Hutch looks to cure. So it's going to an absolutely brilliant cause.
Yeah.
And one moment.
Yeah.
I believe that we've just had a $4 donation from our beloved Zet, who was just our host there on the previous shift, getting us to and surpassing the $800 mark. Thank you so much, Zet.
That's awesome.
And they're saying $800 hype, which is so true. So true.
Thank you. That's great. Thank you so much, Zet, for hosting and for also working with us and volunteering. And yeah, we are really happy to have you on board and really happy to have you with us.
So we've just had word from our runners for the upcoming Otogi run, and it'll be just a little bit longer, so please bear with us, as I quote, Otogi done broke itself, will be a while longer. So just bear with us, and it'll be...
It's never happened before. Not during the one of the runs.
Oh, no, never.
Crashed.
Never.
Famous
Absolutely.
for not crashing, being super stable, always working, just,
exactly. And it's never gone wrong at least 3 different times while I've been hosting. No. Same shift, no. Didn't happen.
Oh, did you have like three hosting shifts for this particular game?
No, so during the summer Bingothon, I did
Oh.
quite a few host shifts because I wasn't doing
Yes.
anything on that weekend,
Ah.
and I had a shift back to back where I think it covered 3 different games, but then they had setup issues in each different game, or something had gone wrong during the run. It was an absolute blast though. It was fun times, fun memories as well.
Yeah, I think I remember the first time Matogi was run at Bingothon, and that moment that that became a meme in itself when it crashed, and just everyone's reaction to it, and how everyone has been asking for the game since then. Oh, are we going to have a Togi this time? We really want to see it like burn and just whatever's going to happen next. And now we're having it. It's back. So please wait with us for a little bit longer, because this time there's a new twist. It's a 2-player 1 controller run, which is, I don't know what to expect here, but I'm sure that the team has come up with something crazy as usual.
They're going to down the Twitch servers so that Otaki can't be shown again. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to the next few runs anyway. We've got some absolutely lovely ones coming up, and Metroid Dread, for example, is coming up in about 7 hours. So I can't wait to see that. And yeah, I'm absolutely loving being in a European time zone right now, especially having to be awake for the Tears of the Kingdom run that's coming up shortly. It'll be great, 3 or something in the morning, give or take. Absolutely can't wait, God, I'll have to pop a few Red Bulls or something of the sort, and just crack on with it.
You gotta support your excitement somehow, right?
Exactly. Can't just have everyone that's listening to the stream and watching the stream just hear just a thunk as my head hits the table, at some point.
No. It'd be like if it hits the table, you gotta like get up again and then hit it again and get up again. Just at regular intervals, I think. Yeah, that.
Exactly. Just to let everyone know I'm still here, still kicking. Just once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors over at Team 17 for helping make this Bingothon our fifth year of Bingothon just possible. Our anniversary. We're so grateful for their support and help, as this wouldn't be possible without them. So a huge shout out to them. And hopefully this Otaki run can get up and running soon. So that you won't just have to listen to Stacy and I drone on for a while about my head making contact with a very solid looking table. So yeah.
Oh, this is the reality of hosting. That happens.
Yes, I mean it's my own fault for saying I was available at these times. So,
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, yeah, I put those availabilities myself, and.
Yes, exactly. I was being very conservative with the times this time. I wasn't just clicking every box saying, "Yeah, I can do all those times." And just in case I had to work tomorrow, which I thankfully don't. But then I saw the schedule and it had said that Tears of the Kingdom was in the middle of the night, and I was like, lovely. And then I checked my host shift again and saw less than 3 hours after Tears of the Kingdom finishes is my next host shift, and I'm looking forward to this. I just can't wait. But yeah. So to quote Mr. Floha in Discord at the moment, he is pressing buttons, hoping that something will work. So hopefully we shouldn't be too much longer on that.
And if you're watching us right now, you can also press a specific button that says donate to Fred Hutch Cancer Center, because with your donations, depending on the amount, you have a chance of winning a prize, and some of them are provided by our sponsor Team 17, and others are provided by us. For example, the legendary Bingothon mug that you really need Zed to talk about, because that I think can promote them in the best way possible. He's a big fan. We also have a super prize of Super Mario RPG, a digital code that you might have a chance of getting if you donate $30 or more within the marathon. But Team 17 has provided us with a few game packs, and they look absolutely incredible. So if you want to win a set of really, really good games, you need to donate $25 or more. And in case you want to learn more about all the prizes, to see the full list and complete description, put exclamation mark prizes in the chat and you'll get the link to them and you can see for yourself. But yeah, pressing buttons to donating makes us very happy and is for a really good cause. So yeah, consider it, and maybe we'll see you in the world where we are reading your donations and you are donating to us. The perfect harmony.
Exactly. And if another $16 are donated in the next 3 or so hours, I believe, then the next incentive will be reached for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom to double a goal, meaning that the players need to get double of whatever a goal is, be it, say, 50 arrows, and then they have to get 100 arrows or something like that, or something far more headache-inducing. But hopefully we can reach that, and beyond. You know, we have the Final Fantasy V Career Day coming up, where they have to defeat the Portal boss, and I believe that's $85 after the Tears of the Kingdom incentive is reached. So 85 plus 16, $101. And yeah, if we get that, then not only will we be at $900 total race during the marathon, but you'll also have 2 incentives reached. So I think that's a very good goal to reach for. And of course, as Stacey mentioned a few minutes ago, you know, it's all going towards Fred Hutch, an absolutely brilliant, phenomenal charity. So it's, you know, it's going to a good cause. So yeah. That's true. Floha is rigging the prizes. You know, he told me himself that, you know, he was doing that. You know, so sorry Zed to break the news to you, but you know, it's true. Because we know how much you wanted that 50th anniversary mug. You know, you've been talking about it for weeks. You know, it's all we've really heard from you is about the 50th anniversary mug. But like, who can blame you? Because, you know, everyone's dying to get their hands on it. But yeah, hopefully we'll have the Otaki run coming up soon. Once more buttons have been pressed on the runners' computers to allow them to actually play the game instead of it just crashing on them upon startup, which is unfortunately what seems to be happening at the moment. But they're working it out, and they'll hopefully be able to get it up and running soon. I believe we're still on schedule though, as the A Hat in Time randomizer finished slightly earlier than anticipated. So we're just coming up to the time when the Otaki run was supposed to begin. But don't worry, we're not falling behind schedule, so we will still be able to get in all the runs that I'm sure you've all been looking forward to, such as the Deus Ex run coming up in just a few hours, then the Metroid Dread one after that will be great to watch and see. And we have lots of exciting runs coming up. Tomorrow's absolutely jam-packed with some absolutely brilliant runs for you all to watch, including the Ocarina of Time randomizer and Luigi's Mansion 3, which will be really enjoyable to watch and entertaining.
Yeah, I thought you were going to talk about Monopoly at first. What a game!
Oh, absolutely stunning game. You know, the graphics on that are just rival the greats.
Yeah, wasn't it called the Landlord's Game? At first, when it was only on paper, on a cardboard game, not a computer game.
Yes, the paper game was great. You know, you could just take from the bank, and no one would ever know.
Yeah, and all the and all the variants, especially Monopoly, the Fortnite. That's quite something. Too bad we don't have a computer version of it, I believe. But
Yes, yeah.
I wish, if only.
And DJ makes a very good point there in the chat. If you really want the 5th year anniversary mug, which why wouldn't you want one? You can always buy one from our merch store, and we have our variety of mugs, and we have a Teespring page as well. And all the money made from the store will be used to improve the marathon, and make it better, more enjoyable for you to watch. And of course, all the donations you make go towards Fred Hutch. And in case you somehow haven't heard who they are, Fred Hutch is a charity that works towards researching life-saving treatments and taking care of patients. They've helped to get vaccines to over 80,000 people, COVID-19 vaccines, and they're an absolutely brilliant charity, and they've helped so many people. And yeah, they're absolutely wonderful. And of course, a big shout out to our Team 17 sponsors, as always. They really make the marathon, they really bring it together, and they make it happen, and they just again, absolutely brilliant. And we've reached the $800 mark there a little while ago, which is an absolutely fantastic figure. But I think we can get that higher in the next couple of hours. We can really push it, it up there.
Yeah. Get a 4-figure amount.
Exactly. Could we get the 5 figures? Maybe, if there's any money bags in the chat that would like to like to make us very happy. You never know.
Yes, please.
Definitely.
Any Monopoly man? Any?
Yes. Is there a Winston in chat by chance? But yeah, I definitely do think that we can we can get there, and as the astropath in chat has stated, the oil daddy should step forward now, please. You can step forward at any time. We won't mind.
Yeah, we have time. We have time until Monday afternoon, I believe. So there's plenty of opportunity to step forward and to make that 3-figure amount, 5-figure amount, 7. There's the sky is the limit, really, or your oil money is the limit.
Exactly, and if we raise enough, Floha might be able to hire the people to hunt down Panda and put him back in the basement.
Yeah.
We've really been missing him, being down there. And yes, and also apologies if my English isn't Englishing right now. I'm running on very little sleep, so I do hope that you can still comprehend what I'm verbalizing.
No, you sound perfect and eloquent as ever.
Thank you very much. But yes, so hopefully the Otaki runners will manage to put the fires out in their PCs soon enough. Floha, before I came onto the live channel, Floha challenged me to burn the Bingothon servers. He said he'd be very impressed if I managed it. And I didn't quite manage to burn down the Bingothon servers, but I managed to just burn down his computer instead. So I guess that kind of works. It's about halfway there.
Impressive.
I'll get the Bingothon servers eventually. It'll just take a bit of time.
Okay. Right, yeah. It's a promise, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Cue the Bingothon servers just shutting down, the stream going off. Still a win. Yes, exactly. A win's a win. That's true. But yeah, so we do have probably a few minutes until the Otiki run gets up and running. But we do have, if you're around in the next day or two and watching the stream, there is still quite a few host bingo goals left. So that's just goals that are in intermission periods like this, to kind of keep the audience amused, and the hosts, we play silly little games and have a bit of fun. And there's quite a few good ones left.
Yes.
Looking at it now, I see Parlez-vous français? Yes, being up there where the hosts talk to each other in a foreign language and pretend to understand each other, which I think is an absolutely hilarious idea. Props to whoever came up with that. I'll have to find that out later. Yes. And there's quite a few other good ones. Lunk the green guy is a favorite of mine. It's made its return, where the hosts describe a story or character in the worst way possible and try and guess who they're talking about. So
Do you have any particular preference? I'm looking at I'm really Floor one, where hosts impersonate Floor, which is, I think, very much in the spirit of Bingothon. Would be like, is up for grabs. Would be really good, or the one that Floor really likes, where the hosts have to add an emote name after every sentence. I remember, if you've been around and watching the videos in the during intermissions, you might have seen Flo and Pikastrov being completely broken by that goal last time. So, would you like to go for any of those?
I don't mind. Does chat have any preference for what they'd like to see, or Stacey, yourself, do you have a favorite you'd like to go for?
Yeah, I think maybe the emotes would be exactly what we need, considering that the game is broken and isn't running, and it's almost 1 a.m. Central European time.
Currently drowning in coffee. Yes, that is correct.
We've put on, we've added this. We've put this time as our availabilities, and we're now facing
regretting
the consequences.
Yes, we are having the greatest time of our lives, Kappa. I can feel my soul just absolutely just
living
dying.
Your body,
just it's just absolutely dying. Feels bad, man.
Oh no, what am I supposed to do? Monka S?
I'm finding this way too funny, Omega lol. I'm just having flashbacks to every Twitch streamer I've ever watched, how they just put emotes into their speech, just have it there normally. And I'd gotten so used to watching them that I just hadn't noticed. But then, now that I'm having to do it, it's like an alert goes off in my brain, like peepoping,
Yeah, I can totally see that people watching us or accidentally stumbling upon the stream and hearing us are being totally like, what face? It's a really painful, sick emoji, crying emoji, confused emoji, question mark?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, I see, the hosts are turning into Pepega, as Koth says. But yeah, so, I think far, far better and far worse things have happened throughout the course of Bingothon, and yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if this goes in a completely unexpected direction. Surprise, Pika.
Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. Ambulance emoji. Send help. Ambulance emoji. Why the game would not run the emoji with the head blowing up? That's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Is there
That
is there a Red
says I
Bull?
believe in us to do well.
Is there a Red Bull emoji? Send money emoji. Donate to give us stuff to read. Please, the high five pray emoji. I'm really like scraping the barrel here. There is no scraping the barrel emoji. Smiley face? Oh no. Yeah, but Pika is saying, yeah, when it happened the first time with Flora and I back in summer 2020, but that host bingo goal, we were stalling for a run that was also taking a long time to set up. So it's the history is repeating itself, and Floyd is living his life vicariously through us right now. And probably getting flashbacks, and I think Krampus is Krampus is here. Okay, good, not like this. Cool cat. Everything's fine. PogChamp, the Illuminati for some reason, Winky Face, because Illuminati and Winky Face kind of goes together.
Because I have Floha in my ear typing right now, as if I can hear like his ghost in my ear, but I don't know where it's coming from, and I'm scared. Because I'm in this channel, I don't have any other sound source on my computer, and I don't know if you can hear it, Stacy, from my mic or something, but I'm legitimately terrified that Floha is just outside of my house. People sad.
No, I can't hear anything, but but I'm worried that I'm not hearing something that I am supposed to hear. Bible thumb for what face?
So
like
I think if Twitch chat can't hear it in my mic, then I think we've confirmed that I'm just schizophrenic now. Bingothon has broken me.
Well, this would be a good opportunity to impersonate Flora if Flora is standing outside of your house. I can't do a German accent.
I can't either, and I feel like I'd be labeled slightly racist if I did. So, on that note, people happy, the runners are finally ready to jump in the call with us and get the run going, which is absolutely great. And hopefully once they do, the voice in my head will quieten down a little bit as we can enjoy the upcoming run. So, yeah, so hopefully the runners will hop in the call with us in just a second, because they've given us the go-ahead that they are ready. And we'll hop off the air for a minute, and we'll be back in just 2 minutes with with the runners with us. So do enjoy, and we'll be back in a minute or two. Don't go anywhere.
Ain't nothing like a funky beat.
Okay, and welcome back in, everybody.
Peggy 7.